On this episode, you're going to see some sketchy things, and I don't recommend you try this on your own boat, but it worked out for me. Okay, gonna talk fast because I want to move fast. I've got the boat sitting on a jack on 2 pieces of walnut, a barrel with a lid on it. I've got a board in the barrel gap, and I've got foam. And I've lifted the boat about 4 inches, and I've lowered the rail here, the support for the boat. I'm going to paint this section, and then I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. And then I think I'm going to lower the boat back about as low as it'll go. I just feel like this boat is loaded so goofy on this trailer. I'm afraid it's going to be really tough to get it off in the water without dropping this thing so far down in the lake. We may never get the trailer out. So that's what I'm doing. I'll be back. Well, if you think it looks sketchy, you're probably right. But it worked. I've got the rails painted. I got the keel painted where I needed painted. Now I just have to do the front. I have not decided yet how I'm going to do the front, but I think I'm going to probably do it the same. It's going to be a lot harder, but so if I can pull a couple of bolts, I can slide this entire bar forward out of the way, which will be interesting to see anyway. I can put my barrel under the bow of the boat, and I can lift the front side, and I can then paint the front strips where the bumpers are here, where the pads are. And I think that's going to give me an opportunity to set this boat right by raising the front end of the boat up and getting it to sit. So currently it's sitting almost level, and a boat really wants to kind of sit more with its nose in the air. I mean, this isn't right. We're not even touching the bow roller. That concerns me. I'm pretty sure this boat needs to come forward like another foot, and the front end needs to go higher, which means these need to be raised several inches. At least the front one does. The back one a little bit. And I think the back ones need to be all the way down. Getting this to sit correctly. Her ass is still sideways. See it? I mean, it's dramatic. Boat's coming this way, and the trailer's going that way. I'm not sure how to fix that. I could try to push the boat over. That seems sketchy. I could try to pull the back of the trailer over. That might be easiest. I don't know. We'll see here what I can figure out. Okay. Boy, he's starting to get me. I've got my neck extension out. Look at that. That's like an extra 8 or 9 feet. See how this slides in and out. Get this maximum distance and depth on the boat ramp. I wonder what this little loop has been welded there for. So that's pretty cool. You get her in position right there, the holes line up. And you can run a bolt through that. And also right there. Effectively, excuse me, locking it in place. Wow. Okay. Whew. It is hot. It is just hotter than hell. So I'm gonna, well, I guess I can't lower yet, can I? Because I have wet paint. I gotta wait for this to dry. Although I wouldn't imagine it can take long. It's being in the 90s today. I'm actually short of breath. Wow. I may need to go in and cool off and take a break. Of course, if I do that, I'm not going to want to come back out. So I need to get the front of the boat lifted to get it off these two runners. God, if I could lift this boat from both ends effectively, well, no, it's not going to happen. I don't have another floor jack, and I don't have another barrel. Oh, we'll just we'll wait, and then we'll lift the front. It's so hot. I don't know. It's scary. I got her over. She needs to go a little more, but she definitely went that way. Yeah, that's a lot better. We're gonna go raise the front end. So let's look at what I did. Back pads, I raised just less than halfway. The back ones are loose on both sides. See, fronts are tight. I'm trying to get these to where they're basically flat or the back is down. So now I'm going to bring the barrel up here. I'm going to lift the boat right here. Strongest part of the bow. I mean, solid right there. Whoops. Don't leave your tools laying around. You'll step on them. We're going to lift the front of the boat, effectively rocking it back. We're going to lift the front end of the keel a little bit and see if we can get this thing to sit right on the trailer and paint at the same time. It's going to be interesting. Okay, barrel's in place. Here we go. Lift the bow. That's just the foam. Don't panic. Okay, interesting. The front of the trailer is off the ground currently. That's very interesting. We're gonna keep going. I think I'm gonna hit a point where the trailer will ground out in the back, which ought to be right. You know what? Let's make it ground out a lot sooner. Come with me. So what's happening is the trailer's going up with the boat. But these cross beams are going to ground out. And when they do ground out, the boat will go up. Oh my God, have I mentioned that it's hot out? It's insane. It's insane out. Okay, here we go. Piece of walnut. What did I do with that other piece? Oh my God. I don't know what I did with it. It's here. Oh, there it is. Walnut. Oh, okay. Of course not. Well, I guess that's all we need. Put this one over here. So those are going to help us hit ground sooner. I wonder if I lower the front end, if it's going to even make a difference. Let's just play with that for a minute. Let's just see. It may actually jack the boat up by dropping the, yeah. So that currently is not touching. The boat is resting on the drum. Now let's see if we can jack it up. And the trailer's coming up, as I knew it would. Should ground out. That's just the plastic foam you're hearing. It's just the foam. God damn. I need it higher. Oh, scary. We're not going to ground out. Oh, we're tipping. Okay, that's wildly unsafe. Barrel tip. Oh, shit. Well, let's paint. I need to get more paint in my pan. Okay. As quickly as we can. We're just going to get this painted. You'll notice I'm not putting my hand between the boat and the pad, because if it slips and lands on my hand, not only is it just going to hurt like hell, I'll be trapped there. I won't be able to get out. And that wouldn't be cool, would it? I mean, I've got my phone in my pocket. I'd have to call somebody. Come rescue me. Oh, that was a pop of the barrel. Rescue me, I got a boat on my arm. I got a spot under there. I'm reaching under the pad. Okay, that one's done. Other side, I'll do this quick. Whoa! Almost tripped to death on an air hose. See, here's the problem. This one didn't come up as much. And that doesn't make any sense. I guess because the barrel isn't centered correctly. We're gonna lower I can't lower the boat, that side's wet now. We're gonna do the best we can. I may get a brush out to get this tight little spot. Yeah, she don't want to fit in there, does she? Let's go get a brush. Got a brush. Let's go paint the rest of this. Okay. Here we go. Susan comes home and she's always like, why do you do this sketchy crap when I'm not here? It's on purpose, really. Do the sketchy things when your wife is away. And well, that spot really didn't need it, but I think I got it all except for right there, which irritates the shit out of me. Oh, sorry, I know I'm not filming the best. It's hot. I mean, have I mentioned that it's hot? I mean, oh my God, it's hot. I'm gonna call it good. I'm gonna be real happy with that and say that's a completed bottom job. Everybody likes my bottom jobs. I give the best bottom jobs. Whew. There we go, a little fade in. Fade it in. Fade it in. I'm gonna call it good. We're gonna do the back strip of the boat. You notice I taped and redid the top edge because when I buffed, it left a lot of wax on the black paint and on my hands. And it wouldn't come off. See how it's gray here? That's wax. It won't come off, and it bothers me. It doesn't look good. Truth be told, it probably helps the performance of the paint. But I like a clean line. And that just looks good. Look at that boat. It's sitting up in the air like a crazy thing. Wow. That does look a little sketchy, doesn't it? All right. So she's going to dry. I'm going to give her 20 minutes to dry. Minimum. Then we're going to lower it down and figure out. Like, I'm not going to be able to really set these pads right. I guess I can raise. See, this makes zero sense to me. We're so far from this pad. I think I've effectively pushed the boat over that way. Is that what I've done? No? I mean, it still looks dead on line with the trailer. It's got to be over more, though, because look, this pad over here, touching. This pad, not touching. So I want to know if I can push the boat over. I pushed the back end. Oh, so like I'm able to move the boat. Well, this is with one hand. I need to put it in the water. Readjust my trailer settings. Makes me crazy because I want it to be right when I take it up there. All right, I'm about done for the day. I gotta cool off. It's hot. So look at this. I'm looking at the boat and I'm like, why is this off the ground? And it's because I'm pushing the boat up in the air and the bow is attached to it. Duh! I needed to take that off. So I backed a little bit of it out. We settled a little bit. I got a little more space between where I can get a little more paint in there. For a moment, I thought the boat was going to flip over. Well, I thought the trailer was going to flip over. It's the way that the barrel is centered. Yes. We are getting it. We are getting it done. I took my shirt off. I didn't think there was any more need for it because I had sweated completely through it. A little more paint. Yeah, I can't believe I didn't consider that the boat was attached to the trailer. That makes perfect sense. Duh. I'm pretty happy with that. Goodness, there's just a little tiny space. I think if I recenter the barrel, I can actually get this done and get this boat centered. We're gonna try and do that. I will put you over here. Hopefully keeping you out of danger. So this is what scares me a little bit. Now we don't seem centered. We don't seem centered on the trailer. Yeah, she's shifted over. So I came down a little bit. And of course, when I do this, I'm lifting the front of the trailer. This is awful. I just moved the boat with my hands. That shouldn't be possible. Wow. She's centered now on the front. Let's look at the back side. I hate this front. Bow rollers. Crap. Needs to have a bow saver on it. One more. They don't even make contact. There needs to be a bow saver here. I'm gonna have to order that. Amazon. Well, she's sitting on the trailer a hell of a lot better. Let's do a little walkie walk. Oh, I feel like I could just drink a fire hose right now. So look, she's level, which is pretty cool, but the jack is all the way up. I lowered it some. Let's do a little righty-tighty. Oh, I don't like how that's sitting. She's coming over a little bit, see that? She moved over, which means I'm gonna have to use this. Hopefully make contact with the ground. Move my block over. She's coming down. Poor son of a gun has to mow the golf course today. that was me, I'd have been doing that at 6 a.m. Okay, great. It's all the way down. It's not touching the ground. Awesome. She looks square. Let's lower this. I could use a new one of these, or at least new handles would be cool. Can you believe I shoved the boat over? Not only the front, I was able to shove the back. Okay, we're not there yet. Now we're there. And call that good. Take the weight off. You never want to store your boat on your wheels for a couple of reasons. A, it could roll, duh. But B, those are just plastic. And over time, with weight on them, they could crush, they could degrade. You don't want to ruin your wheels. So I just take it just barely off the ground. All right, let's get that barrel out of there. Barrel. Do you know any barrel songs? Hopefully I can get it out of there. I had a hell of a time getting it in there. That's definitely a lot better. Oh, good God, I need to sit down. Take a little breaky poo. Don't love that. Oh, nice, we're not even touching here. I don't understand. How is that not tight? It just, because the keel. Oh, this is enough to make a person go crazy. Oh, I bet I'm out of water. Let's open the hose. Hose water. Boiling hot. All right, now it's cool. I bet I'm the only heart transplant guy that drinks hose water. Good God, it's hot. So look at this conundrum. It's sitting on the keel, which it's supposed to. It's supposed to not be full weight on the keel. God, I don't know what to do at this point. I really want to jack up the front and raise the front pads to the boat. Getting it to tip back. That's what I'm going to have to do. I'm going to put the barrel back under. I mean, with that, the way it's sitting now, I'm afraid if you turned a corner and the weight shifted, you could flip the boat over. It'd be catastrophic. This is starting to break my brain because the heat. I'm a little red. cloth behind me. I think I'm gonna have to go in and cool off. This is, it's getting to be too much. Okay, I'm done for the day. Like literally, I am exhausted. So the boat looks fantastic. She's sitting much better on the trailer. I got some things adjusted. I think I've got her about as square on the trailer as I can get it. It's still not perfect, but at least I feel better about hauling it an hour up to the lake. I'm confident it will make it. I'll have to wrench out and my jack. At this point, I think I'm approaching heat exhaustion. She's pointing straight. She looks good. I'm real pleased. I got a lot of stuff done today. A lot of little stuff, you know. So I'm gonna go inside and take an ice cold shower. Drink a ton of electrolytes and water. And do nothing but air conditioning for the rest of the day. Come on, guys, let's go inside. Come on, Pip. Let's take the doggies in. Oof. Yeah, I'm at my maximum here. Come on, guys. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Pip, come on. All right, we'll talk to you later.